it's Nick Drew from Earth Movers DiggerMan Blog. I'm here today at Finning's Leeds branch, where ahead of the upcoming IronPlanet auction, I'm going to be finding out about fluid sampling. Right, we're here now at Leeds branch of Finning, and I'm with Bev, who's going to tell us a bit more about the fluid sampling process and what's involved.
Thanks, Nick. So we're going to use the 966 behind us and take some oil samples from that today. Engine oil, hydraulics, coolant and fuel. Then we're going to go up to the lab and see how they process those samples and perform the tests that we carry out as a matter of course when machines are sampled through Finning.
That's great, let's go and take a look.
Cool.
So Bev, what is the process with taking the oil sample?
So to take a genuine representative sample of the machine, you would have had it running, you would have run it around, you would work the implements to make sure all the oil gets up to temperature and that it's all run through the system. So then the sample that you take is a representative sample of the full tank, not of it settled after it's been stood or cold.
So after that, what is the next step, Bev?
So you would have your kit prepared, you have your oil sample bottles, your tube, your sample port, because they have fast sampling ports on these machines, and you would go around, you would take the samples from the necessary points on the machine. So before we start oil sampling, we need to make sure we protect ourselves. So because oil's involved, we would wear our nitrile gloves to protect our skin from any potential spillages of oil. And then also because we're working with snips and around the compartments of the machine, there's potential for cuts and scratches, so we would have our cut resistant gloves also. And we're ready to go.
Great, let's go and take a look.
So you would have your live sampling port, which you have to have separate to your sample kit. You don't get one of these in the kit. Identify where the points are on the machine that you're going to take the samples from. You've got your tube in and your bottles, and you need your snips to cut your pieces of tube to length. So the engine oil's up there, the hydraulics is here, the others are noted by the coloured caps. And you would fasten the sample port to the port on the machine with your tube on, run it into your bottle, and take it off when you've got enough of your oil sample in the bottle. Make sure you note down which one's which when you're putting them ready to send them off up to the oil lab, and then make sure you put your covers back over when you're finished.
Right, Bev and I have now got our samples all together here, and it's time to do the necessary paperwork, label them up, and then take them off to the lab for testing. Okay. Right, we've got all our samples packaged up now, and it's time to take them to the lab.